Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Dorothy Morgan. We're going to talk about the astrology of May 6th. We're going to talk about the sun sextile Mars. The sun's in Taurus still, earthy, grounded. Mars is in Pisces. That means there's some action happening in that spirit realm or in our dream world. We're going to talk about those two aspects. We'll also have a little bit of conversation around Mercury, who is not retrograde yet, but does it feel like it? I'm going to show you why. All right. And then we're going to do, as always, we're going to get a little extra info, extra message from spirit with the Astro dice and a card from this deck. As always, we'll see what shows up today. I haven't picked anything yet. Haven't shuffled yet. We'll see. Let's get started. Let me grab the share button. We're going to look at the astrology of today. Let me get a whole bunch of things out of the way. There we go. Here it is. All right. I wanted to talk about the moon. Here's the moon. Let me grab my toolbar. I like to draw on the computer. Here's the moon, still in Cancer, very much in the out of bounds area. I finally saw it last night, the crescent moon. Very beautiful, just, about an hour or so after sunset. It's just been cloudy, overcast here for days and days and days. I haven't seen the setting sun in a long time. So anyways, when the moon is in Cancer, we already feel sensitive and we already feel that heightened emotions. And again, just sensitivities to our environment and to what our family wants and needs, those types of things. So we always have that when the moon is in Cancer and out of bounds. And so expect to feel more sensitive, and then more of our attention goes to what we need for caring and nurturing, or if we're not getting enough of it, we really can recognize there's a lack of it. So that's one piece that's going on today. Another piece is the sun. There's the sun at 16 Taurus. Here's Mars at 16 Pisces. Now it is an applying aspect all day today, May 6th. In the middle of the night or the wee hours of the morning on May 7th. Let's not go back in time. So the wee hours of May 7th is when it's an exact aspect. The sun will make an exact sextile to Mars. And that is meaning all day Friday, May 6th, as the sun is moving to Mars. The sun and Mars, when they come into an aspect together, they're both in feminine signs, so the yin signs, so receptive signs, but both Mars and the sun in their natural positions are fiery. So what this tells me here is that we have an opportunity in this super easy aspect, if we want to create an opportunity or to take an opportunity. And the ego that we can sometimes see when Mars and the sun are together, right? Because that sun represents the I am who I am and my ego drive, and Mars is the drive itself. So when they're in these yin energies, these yin signs, these feminine receptive signs, the ego can be lessened a bit. So we can then just see opportunities and make and create opportunities for ourselves. This should be a very physically active day for many people. And if it isn't, you're going to be mentally active. All right. Okay. So that's the Mars and the Sun Mars sextile. And another thing, I know I'm going long on the astrology today. Things like this is what we do in our Patreon. So if you'd like to support me over there, please come and find me. The links are in the notes below. Here's Mercury. It's not retrograde yet. It retrogrades on May 6th. It's in its shadow, and I get all of that, and I understand that. But right there by declination, Mercury hasn't moved at all. And, I can show you if I can get to animate this. Let's see if it will let me animate it. Yes, here we are. So hopefully you're watching. So just watch Mercury right here. Here's May 2nd. Barely moved. There's May 3rd, not moving at all. Here's May 4th, not moving at all. You can see the moon moving. Here's May 5th, not moving at all. Here's May 6th today, not moving at all. And finally, tomorrow, May 7th, it starts to move again. So from May 2nd to May 7th, it barely moves a minute in its measurement of declination. And so that is it, sitting still. And that is in some ways, and here you can just see it hardly moves at all. And see, it's about ready to retrograde, and here's when it retrogrades, and it's a little further away. So basically, I just wanted you to know by that measurement. Let's go back to the original screen. There we go, last image. So by this measurement here, where Mercury is connected over here, it's at 4 degrees of Gemini. It's not moving out of that degree either for a whole week. So focus. Things are coming to a screeching halt in some ways. It is about what information is coming to me. What information do I need? This does not mean everything messes up. I've had a lot of things over the last 8 days, while Mercury, especially less than 8 days, but for me and something that I've been working with, things are just falling into place perfectly and beautifully. Don't fall for the fear-mongering astrology reports out there. So what if something has to be redone? It's not the end of the world, okay? Just have to say that. It drives me crazy when people get all scared about stuff. And we live through these things all the time, and it's not the end of the world. And again, the things that I've been working on, with a family member, things have been falling into place beautifully. And it's astounding at how well things are coming into place considering where they were just over a week ago. So I just wanted you to just have hope and just realize that if you start hearing fear stuff, just turn off the channel, okay? Things are scary and frightening at times. Just don't invite it in. We're going to do Astro Dice. What else does Spirit want us to know? It's the Sun in Cancer. I can't read the house number. In the second house. Well, I value my family. How's that for Mother's Day weekend? The Sun in Cancer. So the message, not the astrology in the sky, the message from the Astro Dice, the Sun in Cancer in the second house. So the Sun is, again, that ego drive and, the essence and the spark and the light of who we are in the sign of Cancer is, I'm focusing on my family, or focusing on my own caring and nurturing, my own sensitivities in the second house. And it's a focus on what we value. All right. So for some people, this could be that, Mother's Day coming up this weekend here in the United States is so important for some people, and other people it's not important. Some people miss their mother. Always honor mother, always, whether she's here or not, or your mother figure, or you being a good, caring, nurturing mom, right? It's the focus and the value of those qualities, no matter genetics or not, right? Yeah. Even if you had a mother that wasn't there for you, you can be a good, nurturing mother figure for others. We have many ways that we could use this. But that's a piece of that. So thank you for being here. I'm not done. We'll pull in a card. I just want to say thank you once again. And please comment, like, and share. 45% of you who watch this aren't even subscribers. So welcome and subscribe if you want. I'm here every day. All right. Oh, Sacred Mountain. Haven't seen that in a while. Sacred Mountain. So this is like Machu Picchu, and it's about finding that sacred space and going there, right? This card represents, like, if you were to go to this location or any other sacred location to you or in the world or to you, just be going into the woods and there's nobody else there is really sacred to me. And so when I'm in places like that, or if you go to a place like this, any sacred place, I know a bunch of friends just went with John Holland over to the UK into a whole bunch of really sacred locations over there. They're all just changed for life, they say. I think it was about 15 or 20 people. It was beautiful. For me, again, it's the woods or the ocean, especially when I'm by myself. And so when this card comes up, it's also reminding us, even though the astrology for today said make opportunities, I also talked about that moon being out of bounds in Cancer and how sensitive it is. And so take your time, be quiet, meditate. If that works for you, just find the silence. This card even speaks to Mercury as it's stationing and not moving by retrograde through the zodiac and through declination. It's just sitting still. So it's like, it's not that we can't take action and do the things that we need to do, but it's also about, excuse me, doing it from a place of stillness and presence, and find that peace within yourself when you're making certain decisions. You always have to trust how you feel. And I know when I don't, I always say, I knew that was going to happen like that. I should have listened to myself. And after all these years, I don't do that too often anymore. But how about you? Is there something that you, over these last few days, and since Mercury is sitting still and the sun and Mars are sextile today, do you feel that you have an opportunity in front of you that you want to take advantage of? You can do that, again, from a place of quiet and silence, and making sure that it fits you and it suits you and you feel it. Just because Mercury is stationary does not mean you can't take action. You can take action where you feel it is appropriate for you. Don't listen to anybody else except your own gut. And, maybe maybe a doctor if you need to do something medical. Yeah, the medical stuff is certainly something for some people. So anyways, I'm going to digress. If I go any further, happy May 6th. I hope you all had a great Cinco de Mayo. I just did stuff. I don't celebrate the 5th of May. It has no meaning to me. However, it does to a lot of other people. So I hope you had a wonderful celebration. All right, everybody, blessings. Namaste. Find my way out.